Howdy, howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have a very, very cool looking paint scheme. It is the 2004 Tony Stewart Home Depot Shrek. Somebody wants to... It's the Shrek car. Look, this paint scheme was on NASCAR Chase of the Cup or NASCAR 06, one or the other. And I tell you what, man, it is one of my favorite paint schemes of Tony Stewart's career. It really is. It's such a simple paint scheme because it's like... It's the orange car that just got green swamp, whatever, splashed all over it. It looks hilarious. And it's also a great tie-in to the Nickelodeon slime and stuff, which they did a big promotion for the Shrek movies back in those years. So anyways, you got the Shrek 2 cat right there on the front. You got the Shrek and Donkey looking at each other like they're about to have a, I don't know. You get the Home Depot decal there. Oh, goodness. You got Monte Carlo right there in the front. You can barely read it because it's a bright green and with a white font with no outlining to it. Let's avoid the hood as much as we can. You got the bow tie there. Number 20, you got Moon Clavite, Simpson, Edelbrock, Wix Air Filters. Got the number 20 once again. Go to the left side of this car. Now, unfortunately, the number 20 is scuffed on this. And to tell you the truth, I can't remember if that was because the car just came that way or it was used. Because I remember when I got this car, it always had some sort of a defect to it. So I have kind of a hunch that might have been this. But that was 16 years ago, guys. So who knows? Probably was from, play use. But check out the contingencies. And this is really well done. Like, they put all the contingencies in this little corner right here. They didn't overlap it. They put all your contingencies up here. Just a really, really well done job. You can even see it right here, how they have the Old Spice decal on the B post, and there's nothing right here. So they really moved things around to make this paint scheme work. So you got Race Car, got Nextel Cup Series, Bootleg Bud Polo Award. And I like to mention these sponsor logos because these are a lot of sponsors you don't see anymore in the sport. And for any of the newer collectors out there, they might be interested to know what these sponsors are. I get to McDonald's Powerade. I get, what is that? Mechanics Wear, Holly, EFI, or no, was that just Holly, I think. Autometer, Jessel, Mac Tools, Infogram. Got the little Goodyear decal there. EA Sports, Waste Management, 3M, USG, MBNA, Mobile One, Ray Bastos, and a Goodyear decal here, which is really interesting because on some cars, the Goodyear decal actually wraps around the fender well, but I've noticed on some of the cars, it's just a straight line. I'm not really sure what the whole origin of that was. Got Tony Stewart there. Notice it's not a signature. That was kind of uncommon in those years. Anyone from Truex to Dale Jr. to anyone, they always had some sort of a signature. Also, notice how shiny and smooth the cowl flaps are. See that? It's like over the hood, it's kind of dull because, it's been used 1,000 times. But if you look over the cowl flaps, that clear coat is really held up. So you got the cat over here, the boots guy. You got Home Depot once again, Home Depot. Go to the back end of the car. This is really cool. The back end of the car is kind of like a slope, right? So having the slime kind of dripping down is a really nice effect and kind of play with the details, so to speak, of the shape of the car. Got the 20 right there. I just freaking love these Gen 4 cars, man. So you got the right side of the car. You got Donkey, who is just absolutely excited for something. I'm not sure what it is, but he is having a jolly good time there, fellas. He is jumping for joy. We got a little bit of a scuff right there on the 20. Now, this was ran at the All-Star Race in 04, right? I cannot remember if it won it or not. But if it did win the All-Star Race in 04, that's got to be the coolest paint scheme ever to freaking win it. Go to the number 20 on the roof. Again, some scratches. This car was used a lot. It was used a lot because, one, it was the Shrek car. But for the longest, I didn't have that many 20 cars. I had the 2002 Charlie Brown car. I didn't get the 01 or the 2002 Tony Stewart primaries. Or no, it was year 2000 or year 2. Was it 2001 or 2000? I don't know. Anyways, I didn't get those until a long time. So this car seen a lot of diecast races in its year. The supply house for contractors. Nonetheless, though, this is an awesome looking diecast. And we'll end the video on this, guys. I'm going to show the Bobby Labonte Shrek 2 car. They ran in 04. Personally, I like the Bobby Labonte one a little bit more because I feel like the dark colors and the red really pops out. But no doubt about it, these were two incredible diecasts from that year. And if you ever see these things, make sure to pick them up, guys. They're a really great addition to your collection. They did not make a number 11 card, to my knowledge. I think it was only for these two guys. But if you do see these cars in the package, I would not recommend opening them. I would keep them sealed up because I feel like these are going to grow in rarity over time. They did make a boatload of them. Don't get me wrong, but I have noticed some of the Gen 4 cars. There's a few alternate paint schemes that do dry up, but nonetheless, really cool diecasts here. Especially if you're a Tony Stewart fan or just a Shrek 2 fan, they're pretty cool. And I'll actually end the video on this. I want to say they made a Shrek 3 car in 07, a diecast for. I want to say they made a Shrek 3 car for the COT. I want to say it's J.J. Yaley or Tony Raines. It was one of those. No, it wasn't J.J. Yaley. He was in the 18 car of the year, so it had to be Tony Raines, I think. Anyways, there's a COT that actually got made. Don't know if it's a promo or just a normal release, but it's a purple one. And I want to say it says Shrek 3 on it. Could be mistaken, but nonetheless, that was a really cool car right there. Unfortunately, it is extremely rare to find, but I'll end the video on this, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you can, please give it a huge thumbs up. And, yeah, it's a really cool car here, guys. Definitely recommend picking it up if you see it. Have a great one, everybody. Diecastbuffet, signing off.